Sup, everybody? So, going live, don't normally do this, but for this video, I figured might as well maybe people jump on and be able to kind of communicate and talk to me through the live chat. And today we're going to be talking about the famous Jeffrey Epstein. And everybody knows that right now he is being, they're trying to figure out basically was his death suicide or homicide. They're basically saying it's suicide. We all know he didn't kill himself. He was murdered, clearly, especially now that we have information of Virginia coming out and saying she saw Prince Andrew was involved. Bill Clinton was involved. There's just so many people involved in all of this. And I just don't know where to even begin with it all. Uh, First off, I want to say this is just such a sad thing. I mean, any kind of sex trafficking ring is a very serious matter and needs to be taken seriously. Also, I definitely think that even though Jeffrey Epstein was still a bad guy, I think we still need the truth. And the truth is that he was murdered to be shut up. People who now we're seeing coming into light are very high, powerful, rich people in the world. They don't want their names to come out. I mean, think about it like a prostitution. Okay, let's think about prostitution. Let's think about how many rich, powerful political people have paid for or continue to pay for prostitution and prostitutes. Um, but when it comes out, say there's a crime or say a prostitute gets murdered, and then they look into it and they see, oh, Supreme Court judge, he saw the prostitute, or governor of whatever state saw the prostitute. So they don't want those kind of things to get out. So I think the whole reason that Jeffrey Epstein was suicided was because so many people are at stake if it comes out that they were on the island, they participated in the sex trafficking ring. Who knows? Virginia basically is claiming that she got the girls for him. And in one of the interviews I watched, Virginia was stating that the last time she had talked to Jeffrey was he basically asked her for a baby, but that it was going to be his and not hers. Um, and she agreed if she could get her massage license. So he sent her to Thailand. That's where she met her husband, fell in love, called Jeffrey Epstein, and said, I'm not coming back. I'm staying in Thailand. And he basically hung up, and that was the last time she heard from him. But she actually went on this interview and provided pictures of her as a child, teenager, at Jeffrey Epstein's estate. So it's just crazy with the whole Prince Andrew. I would not be, Bill Clinton has already been named. Prince Andrew has been named. I would not be surprised if Donald Trump gets named. I wouldn't be surprised if half the political party in the United States gets named. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. And another thing that I found out today was that there was a reporter from ABC News. Her name is Amy. I'm not even going to try to pronounce her last name. It starts with an R. You can look it up for yourself. But she went on ABC News in an interview and talked about how she interviewed Virginia and that it was completely shut down and they didn't want this interview to come out, and that she told her everything. Virginia told her everything about who was there, what was there, that Amy herself during this news broadcast actually admitted that Virginia had called out Prince Andrew and also Bill Clinton. So can we imagine if this interview actually gets out, how much we're going to find out and how many more names are going to be, pulled out of this whole sex ring? Um, so It's just it's crazy. I really hope it comes out because I think we are going to find out who murdered Jeffrey. We are going to find that out, whether that's just one party of people or it's a mixture of the people who were actually involved with this. We're not sure yet. Um, but I definitely think that everybody who participated has motive to basically kill Jeffrey Epstein because of the fact that they don't want their name to get out. Nobody does. Who wants to be involved with a sex trafficking ring? Nobody, especially not if you're running for politics or you're rich and you've got a family, your whole reputation could just come crashing down at any moment that those names are lifted. I do know I did read somewhere that there was evidence trying to be destroyed. And I hope that nobody does destroy that evidence because we, as people of the United States, deserve to know. I think that if this was a sex trafficking ring that was in a city or in a different state and it was just a normal person, it would be taken a lot more serious than I feel that they're taking it right now. I mean, all we have accomplished and all I see going around on social media websites and everything else is how he didn't kill himself. Okay. That's wonderful. We know that now. We know that he didn't kill himself because of the names being brought up. What we need to be pushing for is more information. We want to know who was involved because if those people are in politics and if it is the president of the United States currently who was also involved, that's some serious shit. I mean, it could come out that the president of the United States right now was involved in a sex trafficking ring. And how fucked up is that going to be if that comes out that the president was involved? Um, and it's not far fetched. Bill Clinton's already been named. Prince Andrew, who would have thought Prince Andrew? Nobody. Here you go. I mean, so a lot of people are being named. And I think that the more we push for justice, not for Jeffrey Epstein, because I think that's where people get confused. We cannot push for justice for him because he is a monster. He is an evil person. But what we need to push for is all those children and teenagers who were affected by his choices and his mistakes. And they need justice. And I don't think it's fair to just put the blame on Jeffrey. I think that we need to put the blame on Bill Clinton. We need to put the blame on Prince Andrew. We need to put the blame on everybody in that black book. Every single person who was involved is to blame for that sex trafficking ring. So I think in time we will find out some shit that we are not going to see coming, and I think it's really going to take a toll on America and on the government and everyday life because we're going to be dealing with, people dealing with court battles who are possibly very high up in the political system. So I don't know. I really feel like there's more. And I feel like we need the whole truth. And I'm scared that we're not going to get the whole truth and that the government is going to try and cover it up because it's going to come out that it's somebody too high up and they can't let that slip. And that's why, I see a lot of things on, they think the Clintons suicided Jeffrey Epstein. I think because Bill Clinton was named, I mean that's definitely a huge possibility. But I think it was more than that. I think it was a higher position who actually orchestrated the whole Jeffrey suicide. So do I think Hillary Clinton did it? No. Do I think they were involved? Yes. But I think we're looking for somebody who has more motive than them, somebody who has a lot more on the line to lose than Bill Clinton and others such like that. So um, yeah, I'm really curious to know what do you guys think? I mean, you can look it up. There's that Amy interview. Um, Starts with an R. Amy. I can link you in comments. But that look at the Virginia interviews. You have to watch these and really, I even started watching different news programmings talking about Jeffrey Epstein and everything that's happened, and you can definitely tell the difference in some as opposed to others. But I'm very interested to see what your thoughts on this are. Do you guys think any particular person is responsible for his death? Um, what big names do you guys think are going to be coming out in the near future of who was also involved in the Epstein, case? So I'm really curious to know your thoughts. So go ahead and leave me a comment, drop me a like, and subscribe because I make videos like this all the time. I might go live more often just to see how it goes. So and let me know if you have any more information on the whole Jeffrey Epstein and everything like that. Let me know. I'm constantly looking into it because I think it's something we need the truth to come out for. So that is the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.